Oh my God, I'm so nervous.
Pick a case.
4. Oh my God. This is gonna be a big episode. We have a new monster to talk about and 2 new Second Awakenings. All this and more on the Fuse News, episode 238. But before we get into all that, we have a new video that launched on the channel last weekend. It's 10 secret mechanics in Summoner's War. This video goes over some of the lesser known interactions in the game. This isn't necessarily every secret mechanic. In fact, thanks to a ton of the comments, I now probably have enough ammo to make another episode. So if you're interested in seeing this as a series, I would love to do it. I'll spoil a few of them right now. One is the interaction between a threat state and a provoke state when they're both in play at the same time. And another tells you that you can't glance on a sleeping target. Those and 8 more tips are in the video, so I'll have it linked at the end if you want to check it out. The Frankensteins and the Living Armors were foreshadowed to be the next Second Awakenings all the way back in June in the Massive Update Showcase. And now as promised, we're getting them in August, and they've arrived in the Calderon Dungeon. This is that area that restricts you to only using teams of monsters with different types. And honestly, these families were already pretty good, so they benefited a lot from the increased stats that come along with Second Awakening. In order of priority, I'm probably gonna go for Silver and Zinc from the Living Armors first, and then I'm probably gonna do Tractor from the Frankensteins. That way Tractor Windy Lulu is even more intimidating. If you wanna read up on everything they can do, I mean, it's already in game, so you can check out their skills in there. And while you're farming to Second Awaken those monsters, you'll also be making progress in the new update event. As you spend Dimension Energy, you'll get Dimension pieces. And then you can spend those pieces on prizes in its very own exclusive shop. So we're going to the mall. Inside the mall is a Devilmon, 10 mystical scrolls, and much, much more. And also at the bottom of the event, when you Second Awaken your first Living Armor in Frankenstein, you'll get a rebate of 20 Dimension Hull Energy. So that way you can get right back in to do another one. I can't believe we're not done talking about monsters. From the people who brought you Heck Ladies and literal demons, it's Devil Girl and her friend, Actual Satan. The Devil Maidens are the newest monster family to join Summoner's War, and one of them addresses my least favorite buff in the entire game, which is the Reflect Damage buff. It finally gives a benefit when you have Reflect Damage on. It sends debuffs back, which I think is so cool. Also, this is the first time that we've ever seen a single element in a monster family have a separate model that's dedicated to that element. The Dark One can summon the Lord of Heck. We also see the return of fan favorite effects such as devouring an enemy monster for a certain amount of time. Just kidding. I don't know how many people actually like that. Oh, but we get it back anyway. Get it back. Just like all new monster families lately, you'll have boosted summoning rates for her as long as you have the box check. And you'll get 1 mystical scroll back for every 10 spent. Listen up, everybody. September 16th is fast approaching, so if you think you can make it to the America's Cup on that day, you better scan that QR code as soon as humanly possible. Whoa! Why is it moving? Editor, quit moving the QR code all over the screen. Whoa, it's on my face. Get it off my face. But maybe leave it there for a second longer so that way they have time to scan it. On our live streams this week, Katie and I did a Dragons team for her account, and we also played a little bit of RTA in the latest episode of Trial of Katie. And on Friday, which is today if you're watching at the time of release, Jug and I are going to be on the ladder after we go over the preliminaries for day 3 to make sure that you're up to date for America's Cup. That's going to be happening at 11 a.m. You know where to find us, but just in case you don't, it's right there. There's that video that I talked about during the episode, and it's Friday, my dude, so make sure to pick up your 5-star Raymomon and Devilmon if you haven't done so already. Keep on farming, and I'll see you right back here for episode 239. Bye-bye. Whoa! Oh my God, I'm taking it back. Taking it back and throwing it.